everybody to another Wallbox Gaming Bat Rep. We are coming back after a long time. It's mostly because we don't have a camera, but our friend the Santa lent us one just for today. We're gonna play 4,500 points of the 9th Age, my Vermin Swarm versus Luke's Warriors of the Dark Gods. That's the stuff. So, enjoy! The scenario for today is refused flank with breakthrough. Objective: the map is from Game@EU, as is this rock. And these pieces of terrain were custom made by Dream Spirit Wargaming from Serbia. And we have also a GW Forest and some random pieces which I don't know where they come from. We have already deployed. I chose my side here, and I started deploying first. First I just dropped this unit of Giselles, but then I counter-deployed in the second turn with everything. So, from the left, we have Thunderhawks with the rotary cannon, Abomination, 30 slaves, musician, 10 plague disciples, 43 vermin guards with BSB, who has a Scepter of Vermin Valor. That's why he's in the second rank here. And also a Banner of Endless Swarm. A unit of Rat Swarms, Vermin Demon who knows 5 spells. The Stars Align, Legacy of the Awakened Swarm, No Dying Enemy, Unerring Strike and Scrying. 6 Giselles on a hill, that's a hill. Another 10 Disciples, 30 Slaves Musician, 30 Slaves Musician, another Disciple unit, and another Thunderhawk unit, also with Rotary Cannon, although it's not that.
Warriors of the Dark Gods, Barbarian Chief, with Dusk Forge and Touch of Greatness. This is a Chosen Lord with Burning Portent, Essence of Mithril and Lucky Charm. Sorcerer with Binding Scroll and Path of Occultism. Okay, 40 Barbarians with Spears, 10 Warriors with Shield and one-hand weapon. Okay. Next, 10 warriors with spare weapons and 10 warriors with great weapons. Okay, 1 Chimera with wings. Okay, 6 chosen with great weapons and Favor of Vanadra. Okay, next, 9 chosen. Same great weapons and Favor of Vanadra. 4 chosen knights with halberd and 1 wretched one.
Okay, so we start the game. The first turn is mine. There are no charges to declare, so it left us with movement, which I will show you how everything ends up after I move. This is my movement for the first turn. Abomination here rolled 14, went to the left flank. Everything else moved up a little. They stayed stationary. So we can move to my magic phase. Number 5. 5 magic dice for both players, 9 will tokens for me. I generate another one because of my Wizard Master. First spell I'm gonna cast from my master into this unit of Chosen. It's gonna be Legacy of the Awakened Swarm on 3 dice. And that's a 6, 5 and a 3, so I've got 15.
Okay, I will try to dispel it.
5 dicing, so yeah, you get it, it's 6, yes?
Yeah.
So that's 20 something. Well, Unerring Strike again into the Chosen, the big version. So 3 dice, and that's a miscast actually. on force because I used 3 dice. But it's on. So my master is forgetting now the unerring strike spell due to miscast, but I get it off with maximized roll of 2d6. So I get 2, 3, and a 5, so 8 hits with which wound on 4 plus with AP1. Rolling to wound against the chosen on 4 plus, well, just 2 wounds with AP minus 1. And 2 fails, so 1 dice. So I'm casting the Stars Align on my unit of Jezzails. I need an 8. That's a 7 plus 1, 8. And they can now reroll their shooting attacks. I successfully cast 2 spells from Divination. So I get Guiding Light twice. I will put it on, I don't know, these slaves here and this unit of slaves. So they can now pass leadership test on 3d6, taking 2 minimized roll. Okay, so now my Jezzails are gonna open fire on those chosen. I need force to hit because of accurate and stuff, and I reroll because of my spell, fortunately. And this is a 1, so this actually hits me. We're gonna resolve it later. Now, they have strength 6, AP minus 4. They are toughness 4, yes?
4.
Yeah, so wounding on 2s. All for wound. AP minus 4. Do they have an armor save against it?
-4, no.
So 2 of them die. And 1 toxic hit goes into my Jezzails because of me rolling a 1 on to hit. And it doesn't wound me, so I'm alright. This rotary gun is shooting at chosen knights. It's 2d6 times 2. It's 1 and a 5, so 12 shots. Now I'm rolling 2 hit, 5s to hit because of the range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And now they are strength 4. Are they toughness 5?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So wounding on 4s. And there are 2 wounds here. AP minus 1.
Okay, they are fine.
The last piece of shooting this rotary gun into those chosen. 2d6 times 2, that's an 8. 16 shots. 16 shots on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. That's a bunch of 1s, 2 and 3. Beginning of Warriors of the Dark Gods turn 1. I am activating my lightning rod from the unit of Vermin guard, so I'm -1 to hit army-wide, but in shooting. But more importantly, the Manticore or whatever, it cannot fly this turn.
Okay, starting off my first turn. No charges, movement. Okay, this is my movement. Everyone just move forward, and this is a roll for a random movement for Wretched Beast. Okay, magic phase.
And we get number 5 again.
Roll with him. -1 offensive skill, -1 defensive skill into this
Unit of disciples.
Unit. Okay. 3 dice.
And that's a 1, and that's a 2 and a 4. So it's on, I think, because you need a 6 to cast.
6 plus.
Yeah, so that's a 7.
Yeah.
I'm dispelling it with 2 dice, or no? I'm gonna allow it. So they have now -1 defensive and offensive skill. They're already defensive skill 1, but their offensive skill goes down to 2 now.
Mark of Doom.
So a cannon shot.
To the Demon Prince.
Yeah, so my Vermin Demon.
Demon Prince.
So
okay,
using 5 dice, yes?
Yeah, 5.
And you get it with, oh, miscast on 666 +1 because you have used 5 dice. This guy is now dead. He's out of the game. Explosion! I am not dispelling it. I want him dead. Okay, now roll to wound me. Because it's strength 10, yes?
Yes, strength 10.
Multiples the 3 magical attacks. Vermin demon. And it's wounded. Now, this is a magical attack, so he's got 4+ egg is safe. Which he fails, d3 damage. And 1 damage. He goes down to 5. Vermin Swarm, turn 2. Clearing charges. These guys do not want to charge, so they need to pass a leadership test. Leadership 9 from the demon. And I pass with 1 and a 3. So they are safe and they don't have to charge. Now, these guys will declare a charge into the spawn, or the wretched one. They get a flank here. These swarms are charging these warriors. You hold? Yeah, you have to hold because they are, I don't know, fearless or something. The demon is also charging them. The guard is charging the big unit of barbarians, as is this unit of disciples. And these are all my charges. So let's roll on. I would like to start with this one. It's 3, 1 and 2 plus 5, and that's enough to get them in. And we go like this. Now, let's see if these two will get in. First for the swarms. They get a 7, that was a 3. Plus 6, 13. Yes, I think 13. And that's enough to get him in. And the demon, yeah, he's in. 9 plus 8, plenty. So they will move like this. And he will move like this. Yeah. So I will put him in the back. Facing them. Because, you know. Now, these boys, 10 they are in, and these guys, 7, they are also in. Movement phase. This is a shot before. And this is my movement for the second turn. The abomination turned away, went straight for my units and stopped 1 inch before touching them. These guys didn't move actually. This marched up. This changed direction to the left flank. These guys are starting to march towards the chosen knights. There are an issue here. These guys went up to block him. If they choose to charge me, which if they will have to overrun this way. I think it's smarter. And these guys moved back. They are able to shoot both the chosen and the knights. Yeah, that's all my movement, and let's go to magic phase. And we get card number 3. 5 dice, 5 will tokens. I get 1 from my master and 1 from the previous turn, so I'm at 7 will tokens. I'm gonna exchange 6 of them for dice. First, distracting hard target aura, so scrying. A big version from the Vermin demon. I'm gonna 3 dice it, I think. Let's see. That's 12, and that's on. Do you dispel?
You have how many dice left?
4.
Hellhound. What are you doing, Hellhound?
Vermin demon.
Demon. Okay, I will try to dispel it with.
That was 12.
With 3 dice.
So need 4, 6, 9, and you've got 12.
Dispel.
Next spell is going to be the Stars Align for my Jazales. I need a 9 is good, so 10 with bonus. Do the spell. Yeah, you try, but you fail. So now I've got Stars Align on them, and Guiding Light is gonna go on these slaves. Stars Align, Guiding Light. Spell is gonna be no dying enemy on these little guys. I need a 6, and I get it with a 7. So now they are +2 offensive, defensive skill, and agility. And I will give another unit with the attribute, the Guiding Light. And it's gonna go on, these slaves. These in the shooting phase. These guys, this rotary gun is going to shoot. Let's see. Let's go for Chosen Knights. And 2d6 times 2, so 16 shots. 16 shots over long range and soft cover, because this here is a field actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Wounding on 4, toughness 4, strength 4. 2 wounds, -1 AP, so they got a 3-up armor save. 2 of them. And you fail 1, so 1 is down to 2 wounds.
Give me red dice.
Result of shooting this rotary gun into those chosen. 2d6 times 2 shots. 12 shots. Hitting on 5s, no cover. So 1, 2 hits. Well, that's 4, and 4 wound. 1 wound, AP -1.
Just 1. Okay.
And you fail. 1 goes down to 1. Item of my shooting phase, Jazales into the chosen. Hitting on 5s because of the forest. I think we may have forgotten it before, but what's it gonna do? So 5s, re-rolling because of the spell. Okay, we've got 4 hits, wounding on 2s. So 4 wounds, and it's AP -4, so 2 of them die and 1 wound carries over. We are going to start with this combat with Wretched One and my disciples. First, I've got 8 grinding hits with agility 10. What's your toughness on the Wretched One? Or the resilience?
Resilience, toughness 4.
Resilience 4, strength 3 on these hits, so 5 to wound, and I've got 3 wounds, AP 10. Do you get AG save or anything?
Yes. 5 plus.
5 plus AGs. So saving 1, so you are down to 1 wound. And now I'm agility 5 on the charge. The Wretched One is agility 1. Is it? No, it's 0 attacks agility 1 because it's probably like random. Okay, Wretched One has grinding attacks on agility 1. So first my disciples are gonna hit it on freeze with battle focus and hatred. So all hit, and I've got +3 hits. Now I wounded on freeze because strength 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds. Fortitude, 5 up. 6, yes.
6.
And get out of here. It's dead.
Jak to zdech?
Zdech. Zdech to zdech.
And post-combat pivot, I think like this.
Release the demon.
Yeah, I guess it's okay to go like this even. Yeah. The first thing are challenges. No one is challenging, so we go to agility 10 step. These guys have grind attacks on agility 10. Hitting automatically, wounding on force because toughness 3. And we got 1, 2, 3. Only 3 dead. And the next agility is agility of my BSB. He hits you on freeze, I think, because you do not have parry. 1 hit, strength 4, no wound, that's a 1. Next agility is agility 6 of this Vermin guard. Now they have a banner of endless swarm and they have more ranks than the enemy, so they are going to have 20 attacks with a champion. Vermin guard attacking on force. 1, 2. A bunch of hits. I don't know. Looks average. And wounding on force halberds. 1, 2. Only 3 wounds. That's poor. AP -1.
-1. Okay. 4.
3.
Okay.
So 6 up. And only 2 die. Yeah. That's not very good for me. Agility 5 now. So my disciples and the Lord are fighting now. Let me do the disciples first. Disciples attacking with 10 attacks. Hatred, battle focus, hitting on force. With hatred, battle focus actually kicked in, but let's see what hatred gives me. Oh, more 6s. So I've got 4 6s. That means more hits than attacks. And wounding on 2s, strength 5, toughness 3, and killing on 2s because you've got no armor save on that. And we've got 2 1s, so that means 10 of the barbarians are dead.
Barbarian Chief.
Chief attacking, hitting on 2s because offensive skill 5, mine is defensive 1.
Yeah.
And strength 6. 6, so wounding on 2s, actually killing on 2s. And you kill 2 of my disciples, and now the barbarians can attack.
These guys.
12 attacks
Attacking
on disciples,
Blackbearders.
hitting on 3s,
Okay.
and strength 4. Yep. Wounding on 4s, killing on 4s because they have no save. And yeah, that's actually pretty good for me. Only 3 of them died, and another 12 attacks on Vermin guard. Hitting on 4s because I'm defensive skill 4. So yeah, 3 hits. Toughness 3, strength 4, so wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s, 3 wounds, AP -1. So I've got my heavy armor save, 6 up. No, no, and no. 3 of them die. So I'm left with just 1 in the back. And we are ready for combat resolution. I lost 5 disciples and 3 of my Vermin guard, so that's 8 wounds allocated to me. You lost 4, 8, 12, 15. So I win by 7 wounds, 3 ranks, 2 banners. So that's 10, 12, 11 for the charge, and you get like a banner here, so
Yes.
I automatically win by 10. You do not have steadfast because I have more ranks than you, and I'm pursuing with both the units. And I decided not to pursue with the disciples. They need to take a leadership test on maximized roll because I forgot about frenzy roll, and that's 11. But they can reroll. These bees right here, and yeah, they need to follow you. So let's roll. How far do you go? You go 6. The disciples go 7, so you die, and the guard goes 9. Of my units after the pursue movement, these slaves are actually still in the range of the BSB, and now we can move to the big demon fight. The demon is attacking agility 10 on the charge, and also 5 attacks. But these guys have parry, so unfortunately I do not hit them on 2s, but on 4s. And I get 3 hits, strength 6, AP 10, so 2 to wound. I kill 3. Agility 5, so let's do my swarms first. 10 attacks on 4s, and wounding on 6s, strength 2. Oh well, we get 1 6, so 1 free up save on the warriors. And they are fine. Now you can hit me back. The warriors are striking back, hitting on 5s because I am defensive skill 8, no force either way, and wounding me on 6s because strength 4, toughness 6, and 2 6s. Whoa, 5 up, no 6 up armor because that's AP 1, and I pass 1 armor. Now Aegis 5 up. I do not pass it, I go down to 4. And 2 guys, so 4 attacks on my swarms.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, and you kill 3 wounds out of them. I think they have 4 or 5 wounds each. So the swarms are down to 2 wounds on one of the bases, and now my stomp attacks. I get d6, so 4 stomps, killing on 2s. 4 more warriors are dead.
4 more.
This combat, the warriors lose by 4, and they are not steadfast. They fail, and they can reroll because of their armors. 7 again, that's a fail. I am pursuing with the demon. The swarms are trying to hold. I think, yeah. Let's pursue with both. So let's see how far do they go. Oh, only 3. The demon goes 8, and the swarms are beasts, and they go 11. So you die. These are great weapons, yeah.
Charge phase. This unique charging into these fucking rats.
So they are holding because they have to.
Yeah, okay.
And
They're in.
We should. Yeah, they are in. And these guys are
Chosen.
charging,
Choosing.
also in, and they need to hold.
They're in.
And these guys are also charging
They're in.
and in. And I'm also holding.
Okay.
Zaraz.
Okay. Now movement phase.
So this is an aftershot of the movement. The Manticore, Chimera, moved here, flied over the rock. These guys turned back to see the threat of disciples behind them. Okay, so starting with the combat phase here, agility 10, grind attacks from the plague disciples, which are actually toxic. So 10 auto hits, wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. But these guys have health forged armor, so they have Aegis. 5 up. And they lose. Whoa! Only 3 wounds lost. So this guy dies. And then we are agility 6, because these guys have 5, plus 1 on the charge, and I am 4, plus 2 because of the spell I cast last turn.
Hitting on freeze.
Chosen Knights are attacking. Freeze and freeze here. So we've got 3 misses in the 10 attacks. And wounding
Freeze.
freeze. Yeah, strength 5, toughness 4. Oh, a little worse. Just 3 of my disciples die, but they all get to attack because of the spell. So I've got 10 attacks, hitting on 4s with hatred and battle focus. So all of these misses are going to be re-rolled into more 6s. All right. So I've got 5 6s, meaning I got again more hits than I have attacks. And strength 5, toughness 4 on the chosen knights. Yes, toughness 4. So freeze to wound, AP 2. I miss with 2 of them, so that's 10 saves at AP 2. They have 2+ armor save, I think.
Yes.
So they lose 1, 2, 6 wounds.
One's left.
No, they are 4 wounds each, so
Whoa.
1 dies and 1 is on with 2 wounds left.
4 wounds?
Yeah, there are 4 wounds each. So
Wow.
another 2.
Wow.
The mounts are attacking. 4 attacks on freeze and strength 4.
Strength 5.
So freeze, and you kill another 2. And stomp attacks, 2 of them, and another 2 are dead. So now I lost 7 guys. You lost 9 wounds, but you've got a charge. And do you have a banner here?
Yeah.
Is it there? So that's actually a draw. Because you've got 7 wounds, a charge, and a banner, and I dealt 9 wounds to you. Okay, next combat is here. 4 Vandra or Vanadra, I don't know. Chosen are attacking the disciples. But first, 8 grinding hits, toxic. And I get 3 wounds out of it. But they have Hellforged armor, so 5 up Aegis. 3. And they pass a 1, so one of them is dead. And they attack first. Each of them is what? 3 attacks? 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
2 attacks each, so 6 attacks. Lightning reflexes, plus 2 agility because of Vandra's trait and the charge. So that's why they are going first. Offensive skill 5. 6, so hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s. All hit. And 5 wound. So you get this front row is all dead. Now I'm attacking back with 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s, hatred, battle focus. So we got 4 hits, strength 5, AP 2. So wounding on freeze, 3 wounds, AP 2. So they have what, 6 up. Three.
I should lose.
So 3 6 up saves. No, 5 up saves. Why are they? Okay.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all fail anyway. So another one dies, and the one guy in the bag takes a wound. Fight is in the end a win for the chosen. They win by the charge. So discipline 8, 9 from the demon, and -1 for the score, and they fail. The BSB is too far, so they run away. Do you pursue?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see how far do they go. They go 11. And you follow 3. So the guys moved. They didn't charge with their 3 inches. And now we'll move to another fight. Which one?
This one.
Alright, so let's do the slave slaughter. Next up, this fight, we are combining all of their attacks because they are hitting and wounding on 2s. Anyway, so 18 attacks from the unit of the warriors. Hitting on 2s, missing 1. And wounding on 2s. Missing 1, 2, 3. So we got 14 dead slaves. Slaves hitting back, hitting on, I don't know, 4s or 5s. What's your defensive skill?
Defensive skill, 6.
6, so they are offensive 2, so 5s actually. Bunch of 4s. Winning on 5s. Yeah, nothing. I am steadfast, leadership 10. With a reroll, I hold. I could use 3 dice for it because I've got guiding light. Whatever.
Now this one.
Yep. My demon is going first. You do not have parry. Your defensive skill is 4. So I've got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, killing on 2s. So all hit. And all wound. I killed 5 of them. The swarms are attacking now with agility 5, hitting on 4s because, yeah, and strength 2, so wounding on 6s. No wounds. The warriors are striking back with great weapons. So warriors striking back at my demon, hitting on 5s because offensive skill 4, and my defensive is 8. So 3 hits, strength 6, toughness 6. So force to wound, and we've got 1 wound, 5 up, Aegis, which I pass, and the 3 guys into the swarms. So 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, without those 3, and killing on 2s. 3 wounds, so you actually kill 1 of those, and you wound another. Attacks from the demon. 6 of them, yeah. 4, 5, 6. Killing on 2s. Without, whoa, 4 1s. I killed 2. By 5, their leadership is 8.
Yeah.
So they fail on 4.
Yeah.
And they have a reroll because of shenanigans, and they still fail. I am pursuing with just swarms. And the demon needs to check if he can restrain, actually. So he can. And the swarms are pursuing 12. Okay, so these swarms landed here. This guy can actually make a swift, not swift reform, but pivot. He's gonna just turn this way, so his position is actually good. And yeah, it's gonna be Vermin Swarm, turn 3. Vermin Swarm, turn 3 movement. There are no charges, I think, yeah. But we have to start with the random movement, which is gonna be actually the charge. Into the Manticore we go, yeah, 7. So, straight up. And we are going to show you how my movements end up.
So this is before.
Yeah, this is before movement. So, slaves. These guys are gonna actually pass a leadership test. We can check it now. Because they are running away. And they fail. They still go, and they go 6 more. After I made my movements, these guys just shifted to the right 3 inches. These guys marched and wheeled to face the chosen. This guy just marched around and is ready to give his leadership 9 to everybody who is interested. The swarms run away. These guys turned, and these boys marched around the warriors unit. What else? These guys shifted to the left, and the slaves marched right up to the chosen knights. Magic face. Choose a card. Look.
Hexer.
Yeah, 5 dice and 7 will tokens. I actually have 1 left from the previous turn, so I have 9 will tokens for this turn, and I'm exchanging all of them. First spell, no dying enemy on the abomination. 2 dicing it. I get it with 11.
Co to robi?
+2 offensive, defensive skill and agility. So the abomination has no dying enemy on it, and this unit of slaves on the other side of the table has the the guiding light. Or no, they are too far because it's only 15 inches for these guys. So let's give it to, I know, these guys. Yeah, I think they are within 15. Are they? Oh!
Oh.
No, they are a little bit off, so yeah, this unit will have the ability of, I don't know. Another spell, the Stars Align, which is 21 inches. I think I'm well within the distance, yep. Rerolling hit rolls on the Jezzails. 2 dicing, and I get it with an 8. Okay.
Dispel, motherfucker.
Dispelled. They do not re-roll. But you have no dice to deny me anymore. So Legacy of the Awakened Swarm with a 10 on this unit. 2d6 hits, 8 hits. More dice, yeah. Wounding on force, AP2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 wounds, AP2 on the unit of the warriors with paired weapons, so 6 up saves. 6 ups, and 5 of them fail, so I kill 5. And the last spell is gonna be Distracting Hard Target. Let me see. I get it with 6, and it's gonna go on to I think this unit here, and the attribute is gonna buff. I don't know. Everybody's so far away. I guess Abomination. The Jezzails are gonna open up on the Chosen. 6 shots on force. Well, they all hit. That's nice. And wounding on 2s. Yeah, they are dead. Because AP -4 goes straight through their armor.
Co mi, kurwa.
Rotary gun. 2d6 times 2. So 14 shots. Into this combat, actually. So I'm gonna hit on 3s. I'm shooting into the slave combat, and 5s because of what do you call it? The range. So 3s to hit. Yeah, very good. Very good hit. But now I randomize who I hit. The slaves are hit on 1, 2, 3, and on 4 plus the chosen are hit. So, and all of these hit me, and these hit the chosen. I wound the chosen on 4s. I got 3 wounds on the chosen with AP -1, and on the slaves I wound on 3s. And I kill 3 of my slaves. Saves on the chosen. So you fail 1. The one with 1 wound is dead. And the final item of shooting. The other rotary gun is going to shoot, I guess, these chosen knights. 2d6. Oh, only 4 shots. Look at this. Cute. Hitting on, I don't know, 5s, and on 3 up it goes into the chosen because they are in combat. It goes into them, wounding them on 4s. That's a wound. AP -1, so 3 up save on the chosen knights, and they pass. All right, that's my shooting. Let's go to combat. I would like to start with my abomination. It's now agility 6, 7 on the charge. I got 3d6 attacks. That's 15 attacks. Offensive skill 5 because +2. What's defensive skill of the Manticore Chimera's thingy? It goes like 3 or 4, so I hit on 3s maybe.
Defensive skill.
Yes.
Defensive 3.
Defensive skill 3, agility I guess low, but
Agility 4.
agility 4. So I am first time hitting on 3s. Yep. Not that bad. Not that bad. And well, that's a 1. Strength 6, toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, so freeze 2, wound. And we've got, well, that's a 1. 6 wounds. AP -3. I guess you do not have a save against that.
No, I don't.
So I kill it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead. And I am overrunning 3d6. Oh yeah. And into the flank of the chosen. Yeah, like this. No, it's attacking. Hitting on 2s because I do not have my spell on. And wounding on 3s because strength 5. 2 of them die. 1 actually is alive. Alright. He will hit back. He does not hit on 3 and cannot reroll. So you win by 2 and a banner.
To nie jest koniec.
Alright, yeah. You have more attacks. From the mounts.
Yeah.
But that's just 1 mount. Yeah. So all of them hit strength 5. Yeah, you kill them all. And now the big fight. Yeah, the Lord is hitting the slaves on 2s, killing them on 2s. 5 attacks. 2 misses from the hits. And wounding. And 3 of my slaves are dead. Now my abomination will attack with 3d6 strength 6 attacks. Let's see how many I get. Well, that's 4, only 8. 8 attacks with offensive skill 5. Defensive skill is 5 on the chosen.
6.
6. Anyway, I hit on 4s. Oh, poor. That's only 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. Yeah, AP -3, so I kill one chosen. With the abomination, now the chosen and my abomination agility 0.
Okay.
So 8 attacks into the slaves or 10 attacks into the slaves? Oh, no, it's only 4 chosen, so 6 attacks into the slaves,
Yeah.
and this guy has a choice.
This is champion. He's attacking.
Okay, so 3 attacks
Abomination.
into the abomination. Defensive skill 5, offensive skill 6, so 3s. Okay, all hit, strength 6, toughness 6.
4.
4 up, nothing. And 6 attacks, 2s and 2s. Into the slaves, all hit. And 4 wound. So I've got 1 left in this little unit. And d6 stomp attacks. 6! Wounding on 2s. Okay, so we have 5 wounds. So 2.5 chosen are dead. Okay, so I forgot about my slaves, but they should do nothing. And they hit on 5s, wound on 6s. I actually got 1 wound, but you got a 4-up save against it.
How many?
One 4-up. And yeah, I finish the banner actually. The chosen lose by 7, and they failed the first leadership check on 6. Now they can try again, and they fail again. They are going to run away from those units in this direction. Both are gonna pursue. Let's see how far do you go. You go 6. The abomination goes always 3d6. It goes 7, and the slaves go 8. Considering the outcome of the last turn's combat, Luke decided to forfeit. And really a little bit left because he just has these chosen knights and the unit of warriors there to deal with basically what is my whole army. I have lost 1 unit here of Plague Disciples. Rest is just weakened. So I hope, we both hope you enjoyed this battle report of the 9th Age, and we hope we will be able to come back to recording when we finally get that camera forever.